Hey guys, this is Chris from mixdown.online. I hope you're doing good. First of all, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button below. And I invite you to check out my website at mixdown.online, where you're going to be able to download some free multi-track sessions and some mix templates and so on. So mixdown.online. Now, for today's video, what I want to talk to you about is how to use automation to be creative in your mix. So automation, this is something I tend to work with, especially when I get towards the end of my mix. So I always automate stuff, like maybe 95% of the time I'm going to automate a few things. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not too much. It depends on the mix, it depends on the song. For example, I can use automation just to bring my drums a bit more, add some volume to the drums when we get into the chorus, or tone down the bass during the verse section, or the guitars and stuff like that. So I can use automation to do so on individual tracks or on a group bus. For today in this song, what I did was I added some automation on the drum bus to enhance the drum fills. So I just went a bit further than just adding some automation just to work on the balance of the song. So I just added some effects on the drum fills. So what we have here on my drum bus, basically, I have my decapitator right here that I inserted at the end of my chain here. And I automated the mix knob right here from dry to, I think, almost to 50%. Only when we hear some drum fills. So it adds a bit more of character to the drum fills, and the fills kind of stand out of the mix with which is what I wanted. So let's have a listen to what it was before I added some overdrive to the drum fills. All right, so now let's have a listen with the overdrive. So now my automation will basically bring my mix knob from dry to 50%. There you go. Okay, so you get the idea. So very cool. I like the effect, you know. So I love to hear the overdrive on the fills, and what it does basically, it just brings the drum fills out of the mix a bit, you know. So it enhances the sound basically of these drum fills. So there you go. This is for my automation on the drum fills. All right, so now let's listen to the next section of the song without any automation. So now the bass guitar is out, and the reason is we're going towards something else. Basically, we're going towards a trumpet solo. So that's why the bass is out. So when the solo comes in, the bass comes back, and you know, we kind of have that kind of cool of a groove going on. And there you go. All right, so what I found here is the section with the trumpet solo is quite cool. There's a lot of energy and a lot of groove there. So I wanted to enhance that part a bit more. So instead of working on this section, this part, I actually went and worked on the previous section where the bass is out. So what I did, I played with the drums again. I added again some more decapitator, and I panned the drums to the left. So the entire drum bus is panned to the far left. And I added a room to that channel panned to the far right, or maybe at 80% to the right. So if we go on my mix bus right here, we can see that the drum bus is sent to that Verb drums, which is a room from Ocean Way Studios, a plugin from UAD, and it's panned to 80% towards the right. So what it does is pretty cool. So let's have a listen. This section. So this is my drums without the Verb. And this is with the room sound. Okay, so if we listen to that room sound by itself, very simple. But blend with the drums, it's pretty cool. And on my drums, what I did was I added the effect racks from Sound Toys, where I have the decapitator again. And the Echo Boy, where I used a small dual echo, just to add a bit of chorus effect to these drums. And again, everything is panned to the left, and the Verb effect on the right. So let's listen to what it does from A to Z, and just notice when we go into the trumpet solo section, where everything comes back to normal. So the drums are going to be back to their normal status, and it adds a lot of groove, and I think it brings that part to another level. Let's go closer. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them below, and don't forget to visit my website at mixdown.online. So be good, and I'll see you next time.